54th annual Liberty Bowl is history. Paul Bear Bryant goes out a winner in his final game.
Some trouble now. He takes off running. There's a starting strike to Smith for a touchdown. His third.
Keep thinking.
Touchdown, Alabama on a 4th and a mile.
Double wide to the right side.
What's up, everybody? Got to make a new intro for something like this, but I want to start doing some Friday night Alabama football live streams, and figured I'd use that one just to get started. But hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you guys want to join the show. I'm going to be honest, I've had a long day, so I probably don't want to be on too long. But I do have a couple things I wanted to talk about. Kind of get back into the flow of streaming on here and everything. Just kind of look over Alabama football. Uh, some key players at the scouting combine this week, which honestly to me is not all that important, but just in case anyone's curious how some of the Bama guys did, we'll look at that. We'll also look at some future opponents. We'll answer any questions. If you guys want to join in and look at some stuff, feel free to click that StreamYard link. Have had a long day. Hopefully, I get out of here by 10 o'clock. We'll see. And yeah, hopefully this is something we can do kind of weekly on a Friday night. I think this could be a good Friday thing. Not like a necessarily like a series, but just talk up Alabama football. And then other days we'll have like the Christian Ballard show where we talk more college football and stuff like that. We'll get into March Madness coming up soon and everything like that. So looking forward to it. So let's start with the combine. A couple of Alabama players getting drafted this year, going to the draft. I don't know who's actually going to be at the draft, but we had some players show out at the combine this week. So they kind of talk about. This is from AL.com, talking about the Alabama State players, like players from Alabama. There's a couple from Auburn. There's a couple from Alabama. So, Auburn had Kieran Crawford, did not participate in the measurable drills. Auburn edge Keldrick Falk, 35-inch vertical jump, 9-foot, 9-inch broad jump. Bobby Jamison Travis did not participate. I'm not going to read all of these, but you get to the Alabama players, at least in terms of the in-state guys, I guess, is what this one's based on. So I kind of misread the article at first. But LT Overton ran the 40-yard dash 4.87 seconds. Deontay Lawson, our key linebacker, was a senior last year for Mobile Christian. Did not participate in the measurable drills. He has battled injuries at times. He might even be dealing with some stuff now. I'm not sure. Defensive tackle Tim Keenan had a 5.31 second 40-yard dash, 30-inch vertical jump, 8-foot, 4-inch broad jump. There's that. So that's pretty much it on the scouting combine, I guess. Unless I can find some more here. Alabama players football. Yeah, they haven't really put much out on how they did at the combine. Now they did put this out a couple weeks ago, Colin Gay of the Tuscaloosa News said that 12 Alabama players were in fact invited to the combine. They had the full list. You had quarterback Ty Simpson, Jam Miller at running back, Jeremy Bernard, Josh Cuevas, offensive weapons there. Center Parker Brailsford, offensive tackle, former 5-star Caden Proctor, who, if you guys know about him, he was at Iowa and stuff like that. Originally committed there. Offensive guard Jaden Roberts, Tim Keenan the third, the defensive lineman, LT Overton, Justin Jefferson, Deontay Lawson, and Damani Jackson. So they had 12 players of 319 total players at the combine. 12 of them came from Alabama. So yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Like I said, I won't be on here too long. Very tired, but I haven't really done much like this in a while, and this is something I want to do going forward. Is talk up Bama football on here a little bit more. Um, so one thing we'll look at some non-conference opponents for the Crimson Tide going forward. Starting with this year, we have East Carolina, Florida State, and Chattanooga all at home, by the way, for 2026. And we'll look at some other ones too, as far as what we have going forward. So let's see this ad out the way. Okay. So 2026, East Carolina, Florida State, and Chattanooga. 2027, Marshall, and then going to Columbus at Ohio State, which was not canceled, by the way, despite rumors. That has not been canceled. They kept saying Alabama was trying to get out of it, but as far as we're concerned right now, that game is still going to be played. 2028, Ohio State comes to us. You also have some group of 5 opponents in Georgia State, UT Martin, and you go to Stillwater, Oklahoma to play the Oklahoma State Cowboys. 2029, you go to Notre Dame, Oklahoma State comes to you. Again with these damn ads. Georgia Tech on the road in 2030. Notre Dame. I'm not going to go through all these, but some of the key ones upcoming: Georgia Tech, Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, and you finish out the Florida State series this season. So, I mean, you could look as far as like 2040 on here, man. I mean, almost. You got Virginia Tech in there, Boston College, Minnesota. You got like a 3-game series, I think, with Notre Dame, don't you? No, just the one. I thought it was a 3-game series. Anyway, some of those are subject to change, of course. But yeah, there's gonna be a couple good ones coming up for the Crimson Tide, as far as future opponents and everything, and I'm looking forward to it. Some of these games I want to go check out. Some of the stadiums too. Like I'd go to Bobby Dodd to see us play Georgia Tech. I would. I need to hit up Sea Dog and Rec Talk on that one. Uh, but yeah, so And don't forget our 2026 schedule completely. Some, where is it? Can I find a picture of it? Probably not. Yeah, 2026 schedule. Here we go. So this is this year's schedule. I've already done a preview and prediction. I put us at like 10-2. I hope it's not 9-3 like it was Kalen DeBoer's first year in 24, but is what it is there. Year 3 of the Kalen DeBoer era coming up for the Crimson Tide. You have the spring game coming up on April 11th. East Carolina is our opener. It should be West Virginia, but West Virginia decided to cancel this off season. So, yeah. Actually, didn't they cancel? I think it was last off season. But anyways, so East Carolina, at Kentucky, Florida State, South Carolina, all at home. Well, minus Kentucky, of course. Mississippi State on the road. That's going to be one of your annual opponents for a little while. Georgia at Tennessee, Texas A&M off week. Back-to-back games here. This gets tricky at LSU and at Vandy. What's up, Daniel Barry? Good to see you in the comments. Chattanooga and Auburn. Auburn at home for the Iron Bowl. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Going to be great. Going to be a great season. I'm worried because of the new quarterback and everything. You should have guys back. Uh, Ryan Williams will be a junior. I know that for sure. Uh, you'll have some new and young wide receivers, young guys, a couple of experienced guys on the offensive line. That should help a little bit. Overall, I mean, I think Alabama's in good shape. Do they get back to the playoffs? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But that game will tell all. Georgia will mean something at LSU and Vandy. Back to back weeks there. That's what makes it so tough. Can Alabama handle tough environments back to back weeks and win at least one of those games convincingly? Maybe the other's close, but I think you want to try to win both of those games, of course, for Alabama. So. See what else could we talk about. I didn't really plan much for this one. Um, so I mean, apologies there, but hopefully, again, this is something we can do going forward. Get some guests, get some insight and analysis and everything. That would be awesome. So, but that might do it for this one here. I am tired. I don't want to be up too late. Got to get up, go to work again, but Uh, yeah. Is what it is there. So, but I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. All that good stuff. And a big roll tide, as always. Shout out to my Bama fans out there, Millis and X Wing and Ramma Jamma Taylor, of course. What's up, Nate? Good to see you. Nebraska fan. Wrong shade of red there. Oh, I'm just kidding. Um, but yeah, I might just try to get some sleep tonight because I am pretty tired. But I did want to come on here, talk a little bit, and let you guys know that I'm doing good. I know I've probably made more videos lately than I have streamed, but it feels like I haven't streamed in a while. I've just had a busy week at work, if anything, that's kind of played a factor there. So yeah, that's yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's probably gonna do it here. I love y'all. Roll Tide, God bless, and we'll see you next time here at BSM.